In this video, I'm going to teach you how to photograph your hi-fi and home cinema equipment for a probate valuation with Swift Values. My name is Mark Littler. I've been a valuer for 20 years and I'm one of the co-founders of Swift Values. And photographing hi-fi equipment for a probate valuation is really easy and you don't need to overcomplicate it. So the first point to make, and this is the most obvious one, is try and take your photographs in good light. Most hi-fi equipment is often black or very dark. So if it's a very dull room, make sure you've got a big overhead light on or the curtains drawn so that we get a lot of natural light in there. Now, in order to help us give you a probate valuation, we need, first of all, the photos that we need is like an overall view. So if you've got a hi-fi setup or you've got a home cinema setup, 1 or 2 photographs of the collection as a whole. So of the whole stack on its own, or of the speakers where they are. So we start to get a sense of scale and proportion of how many pieces there are and all the pieces that we're looking to value. Next, it's very simple. If you've got a stack, if you've got a hi-fi separate, take a picture of that side on, ideally with your smartphone in a landscape orientation like this, and this way that we can see all of the front of the piece, because quite often it will have the model number on that as well on the front, which is really important. And then it might be quite difficult to photograph the backs of the hi-fi stack, but if you can take a quick snap of the hi-fi stack at the back, that is perfect. And then when it comes to speakers, the model number won't often be on the front like it is on a hi-fi. It will often be on a little label on the back. So for speakers, if you can take an overall photograph of the speaker itself, and sometimes you might have to put your camera into portrait view to do that, and then turn the speaker around, and there'll often be a little sticker on the back there that will have your model number and serial number. And if you can take a nice photograph of that, that is perfect. That is all we need to get started with your valuation. By all means, take additional photographs if you want, because we might request some more. There's some very technical or very specialist ones. But the key things to look for your photographs are checking if whether all the model numbers that you've photographed are crisp and in focus, and that you've got pictures of the front and back of the speakers. And that's all you need. If you've got any questions, just get in the comments below or pick up the phone and call the office and we'll be more than happy to help.